Hey y'all, this is Whitney from Spastic Chatter, and this episode is going to be a little different. I wanted to hop on here and discuss the future of Spastic Chatter. Um, for I think I have 56 episodes of Spastic Chatter so far, and it's been an amazing uh journey, and I wanted to broaden my audience and be able to reach more people. So I've decided to do what I'm calling series. So Spastic Chatter Series, where I'm gonna focus on one topic for like a couple of episodes. If that makes sense. I don't know. This is like me this is very informal, like me talking right now. But so the first series that I'm gonna be doing is it's called the Baclofen Series. And I chose to do a series on Baclofen, and specifically Baclofen pups, because, well, if you didn't know my story, I got a Baclofen pump when I was 18 years old, and I was still a senior. I was a senior in high school, and before the pump, I had to rely on a caregiver to do everything for me, from getting up in the morning to getting dressed to going to the bathroom, like basically everything that you would do to basically everything that like your basically everything you would do during the day, I would need help with. So that was the first 18 years of my life, and then I got a Baclofen pump when I was 18. I had like a month left in my senior year, and the hopes, my doctor's hopes was that it would make it easier for a caregiver to assist me with my independent living skills and situation. And I guess she didn't know who she was dealing with, because I'm very stubborn and like a very I guess, yeah, independent, I guess would be the word. And um long story short, I I was in the hospital for a week after the surgery, and um after that week I was able to put on a shirt for the very first time by myself. And then after I got out of the hospital, I did rehab, and I went to therapy every day for the next 2 or 3 months, or probably 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. If that, I think it was a little shorter than 2 months. And with a lot of uh, hard work and perseverance, I was able to walk across the stage at my high school graduation. And then after high school, I continued therapy, and eventually was able to move out on my own into the real world and away from my parents. And I was able to become independent. And no, I keep saying long story short, but it's a very long story, so I'm trying to condense it down. Uh, I I became I became almost completely independent, able to do everything on my own, to a certain extent. And I ended up getting a college education, a bachelor's degree, and a master's. And I moved 4 hours away from home, and for my bachelor's degree, and then 4 hours the other direction for my master's. And I have 3 other siblings. And if you would have asked anyone if out of us four, if I would be the one to move away and go to college, I would probably laugh and say no, because I didn't think it was possible, but the pump has given me a new life, or it gave me a new life, and it opened up all these possibilities for me, because it like because it gave me this whole new perspective on life, because it allowed me to do things that I wasn't able to do in the past. It took me a while to gain the strength and stuff, but it was that tool to let me, to put me in the right direction, to gain independence and everything like that. So now I got the pump when I was 17, 18 years old. Now I'm 31 years old. I know I don't look like it, but I'm 31 years old, and I live with my fiance, and I am a product manager for a online disability platform, which I love. And I this is cheesy, but I believe that if I didn't have the pump, that none of this would have been possible, because it completely changed my life, and gave me that drive that I needed. It just opened up a lot of doors for me. Not to say I don't want to make it sound like it's all the be all end all, and that it's this magical machine, but there was a lot of obstacles to my journey, and it wasn't all positive. There are some negative, like going through withdrawal from the pump, and like all this, a bunch of other things. So that's where this series is going to come into play. I am going to be interviewing people with the Baclofen pump, and we're going to share some insight for people that are considering the Baclofen pump. And it's open to all disabilities. My first guest, my first episode, and it's my first guest is pretty awesome. So stay tuned for that next week. And if you have a Baclofen pump and you want to be interviewed, comment wherever you see this video, and I hope that you enjoy this series, Spastic Chatter, the Baclofen series. And if you have any other series that you want to for me to do, just leave it in the comments, and I'll work on that. So thanks guys, and check back next week as we start the Baclofen series.